The September 2026 Visa Bulletin brings an important warning for Indian green card applicants, particularly those waiting in the employment-based categories. The biggest concern is EB-1 India. For September, the EB-1 India final action date is October 15, 2022. The Department of State has warned that high demand and continued visa use could force EB-1 India to become unavailable before the end of fiscal year 2026 if India's annual allocation is reached. It means no additional visa numbers can be issued in that category once the applicable annual limit has been reached. It does not mean the green card category has been permanently eliminated. Now, there is another major concern: EB-2 India. For September, EB-2 India is already listed as U, unavailable for final action. The Department of State also warns that demand and increased number use could require further retrogression or continued unavailability before the fiscal year ends. Retrogression means the green card cutoff date moves backward. This is important because a cutoff date moving forward does not guarantee permanent progress. The Visa Bulletin is based on available visa numbers and actual demand. If demand increases or annual limits are being reached, the Department of State can move a date backward or make a category unavailable. The September Bulletin specifically warns that retrogression may be necessary as additional demand materializes. And then comes October 1st, 2026. New annual immigrant visa numbers become available under the applicable statutory limits. A good example is EB-5 India. The State Department already reached India's FY 2026 per-country limit for EB-5 unreserved visas in June. Those numbers cannot be issued for the remainder of FY 2026, but the annual limits reset when FY 2027 begins on October 1st. However, October 1st does not guarantee that every Indian category will suddenly become current. So, the key message for Indian green card applicants is this: a cutoff date advance is not a promise of permanent progress. EB-1 India could become unavailable. EB-2 India is already unavailable for final action in September, and October 1st brings a new fiscal year with new visa numbers, but actual movement will depend on demand and statutory limits.